Hey, what is going on? It is Jeremy here from Flip My Bitcoin. In this video, I want to give you the ultimate 2022 NFT guide for Solana NFTs. I've been asked a lot about Solana NFTs, what I'm doing with them, things like that. And I decided to make this, presentation to show you what my plans are for 2022 and how to get started with Solana NFTs if that's something that you're interested in. So this guide is going to walk you through basically everything you need to know about Solana NFTs, getting started with them and things like that. So what this guide is not. This guide is not what NFTs are, how NFTs work, why NFTs are great or bad, and this is not financial advice. So do whatever you want to do with your money. Don't listen to me, but know what NFTs are before you go through this guide. What this video is basically I'm going to go through the terminology, how to get started with Solana NFTs, where to look for Solana NFTs on upcoming mints, how to research projects, how to mint safely, where to sell Solana NFTs, tools you can use to mint, tools you can use to sweep, common scams to look out for, and also my plans for NFTs for 2022. So here's some quick terminology before we dive in. You'll be hearing these terms a lot if you start getting into NFTs, whether it's on Ethereum or on Solana or other chains. These are just common terms you're going to hear within the industry, basically. Mint date is the first day you can buy an NFT from that collection. That's basically the day it goes on sale. The mint price is the price it costs to buy the NFT from the creator. So when you go to mint, that is going to be the first time that NFT has ever been sold to the public. Secondary marketplace is basically another marketplace that lists or hosts those NFTs for sale after they mint. So imagine kind of like eBay or something like that, where you would go sell like a camera or something like that. That's what a secondary marketplace is, but there's lots of them for NFTs. The floor price. The floor price is the lowest price of that NFT on secondary. So within a collection, let's say there's 1,000 NFTs within a collection. Whatever the lowest price NFT within that collection on a secondary marketplace, that is the floor price. PFP, that just stands for profile picture. This is just a type of NFT that is created. The main purpose of them is basically to be used as a profile picture, basically to show off or flex your NFT that you own. People usually use them as their Twitter profile pictures or Discord profile pictures, or wherever they might, have a profile picture. Pump, that's when the price is rising, usually quickly. So usually, let's say, right after a mint, they get listed on secondary. Usually a pump happens where people are buying and selling really, really quick, and the price is steadily going up faster and faster. And a rug is basically when a developer runs off with everybody's money that invested in a project. They scam basically everyone and usually results in deleted discords or instantly Discords and Twitters, which makes the NFTs basically worthless. Rugs can happen quickly. So sometimes there's rugs where you buy an NFT, they give you an NFT, and then right after they basically sell out, they delete everything. Or where there's a slow rug where basically the developers or whatever just kind of let the project go and they stop answering questions and things like that and kind of just disappear. This is basically where a project dies, is what a rug is. How to get started with Solana NFTs. Let's talk about what you need to do to get started with Solana NFTs. You're going to need a Solana wallet, you're going to need Solana, you're going to need Discord, and you're going to need Twitter. So let's start with the Solana wallet. Solana wallet is what we're going to be using. You will be using a Solana wallet to buy and sell on the Solana network. If you've ever used MetaMask before for Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain, that's basically what the Solana wallet is. It's just for Solana. The wallet we will be using, and the wallet that I use and millions of other people use, is the Phantom wallet. The Phantom wallet is very simple. I'll leave a link in the description. You just go to phantom.app, add the wallet to your browser. save your secret phrases, set up the wallet like you normally would. If you have like MetaMask, it's the same process. Set it up, save your keys, know where they're at, all that, and then you have a Phantom wallet. It's very, very simple if you've ever set up a wallet before. So here's understanding Phantom. There's a couple things at the top. This is your wallet address. You can click on that. It'll copy it to your clipboard, and then you can copy and paste it, send yourself Sol or whatever you want to do. The top number is your total wallet value. This will not be the value of your NFTs. They might add that in the future. This is just basically the value of your coins that you're holding. So right now in this wallet, I had Solana. It was worth $7.51. Your balances, this is all the coins that you have, and all these coins are on the Solana network, and it will just basically show your balances, what you're holding, and the value if it can pull the value of that coin. The four little square buttons, this is where you see your collectibles or your NFTs. If you click on there, it will pull up your NFTs, and this is where you'll see all of them. Then you got the left and right arrow. This is just basically your quick exchanges. So if you want to, let's say, sell your Solana for USDC or something like that, you can go right in here within the wallet and do it very, very quickly. And then this little button on the right, the little lightning bolt, this is basically your previous transaction, so you can see your transaction history. So how do you actually get Solana, or Sol, which is short for Solana? Solana is the main cryptocurrency on the Solana network. You will use Sol for 99.99% of all mints on Solana. You will need Sol for this. So I'm going to tell you 3 easy ways to get Solana. You can pick and choose whatever you want, or if you already have Solana, you can just send it to your wallet and go from there. So the first way is getting it through an exchange. The second way is SimpleSwap, and then MoonPay. So getting Sol through an exchange, very easy. If you've ever messed with an exchange before, I recommend Kraken for USA residents, and then Binance basically for everybody else. But basically, you go on the exchange, you exchange USDC, USDT, or USD, or whatever currency you have, or maybe Bitcoin or whatever for Solana, and then withdraw it from the exchange, send it to your Phantom wallet. The process is very simple. If you've ever used cryptocurrency before, it's just the same process. Getting Sol through SimpleSwap, this is what I recommend for people that maybe you already have Bitcoin, you don't want to get it set up with an exchange or anything like that. You can literally go on this website, swap Bitcoin for Sol or whatever the case may be. I'm going to show you how this works right now because it is very, very simple. I'll leave a link in the description for this. If you want to use it, it's my affiliate link. I get like 0.0001% of the transaction, so I'll make like a half a penny for whatever you do. So I appreciate it if you want to use it, but here we go. So this is SimpleSwap. It's in the name. It's very simple to use, but here's how it works. You can go on here. You don't need to create an account. You can, if you want to keep up with your transactions and things like that, you just click up here. There's a button that says get account. You can do that if you want, but basically here's how it works. You basically select what you want to exchange for what you want. So let's say I have Bitcoin. I want to select Bitcoin, and then you get what I want is Solana. So what I would do is type in Solana here, and then I can select how much Bitcoin I want to exchange for Solana. So let's just say I want to exchange, let's say 0.00155. So 0.00155 Bitcoin for Solana. Then what I do is I click exchange, and it's going to bring me to a page where I can exchange my Bitcoin for Solana. So then it says enter your wallet address, and then this is where you will put your Solana address. To get your Solana address, it's very simple. You got your Phantom wallet installed at the top, and then you click on the little purple ghost guy, and then this is your Solana address right here. What you do, you click it, copy it to your clipboard, and then you can paste it in right here. You'll paste it in. There's your wallet. And now what you do is you basically click create an exchange. click that, it's going to basically tell you where, how much Bitcoin to send and where. And then once you send that, you just leave this window open, and then it's going to send you Solana to your wallet. And then once that's done, it takes a couple minutes for this to confirm, and then it will show up in your wallet. It's very, very simple, very, very easy to use. I use this all the time. So another thing you can actually do is within the Solana wallet, within Phantom, there's actually a way to use MoonPay. Now, MoonPay is a way to buy cryptocurrency with like a debit or credit card. It's very easy to do if you want to do it that way. This is good for people maybe if you don't have cryptocurrency already that you want to exchange for Solana. This is a good way to actually start getting cryptocurrency in your wallet. So what you do is you use your wallet, click on a little deposit button within the Phantom wallet. Then there's a button that says buy with MoonPay. And then it brings up this little tab where you can actually buy cryptocurrency with your wallet. And this will actually, once this is done, it will send you SOL straight to your Phantom wallet. It's very easy, takes a couple minutes to do. It's not that hard. And yeah, like I said, it's very easy to do if you've never used cryptocurrency or bought cryptocurrency before. This is probably the easiest way to get started. So let's go ahead and get into the real content. Where do we actually look for upcoming mints on Solana? There's actually a lot of websites for this now, but I'm going to cover the ones that I look at, and also at the end of this presentation, I'm going to talk about other places I look to get basically the inside scoop on upcoming mints and things like that. So here we are. Let's go through these websites. I'm just going to cover them briefly. They're very easy to use, but basically I'll leave all these in the description below so you can actually access them for later on. But all of these are basically calendar websites that you can use to actually see upcoming mints and things like that. So the first one is howrare.is, and then we can go to the drop section of this. So if you've never been on this website before, HowRare is basically it's a tracking tool for floor prices, and also helps you see the rarity of different NFTs. So if we click on one of these, we can actually go in here and see like the rarity of each of the NFTs for these popular NFT collections. But they also have this section at the top called upcoming drops. So if we click on that, we can actually see the drops for basically the day, the week, the month, and so on. When I first got started in Solana NFTs, this calendar didn't exist. It wasn't even necessary because there was only like one drop a week. Now there's 50 to 100 drops a month. So you have to be really just paying attention on what's going on. But you can kind of see January 14th, which is today. If we just scroll down, you can kind of see it gives us what the project name is, the time it's minting, links to like the Twitter, Discord, things like that, what it is, price, all that good stuff. And then you can just scroll through here, see basically all the info it has on each of these projects. Now, the biggest thing about all of these sites is that these are not endorsements for these projects. Please understand that some of these projects are not going to go anywhere, and some of these are even scams. All this is basically a calendar for upcoming mints and upcoming projects. So you can scroll through here. If you want to go to their website, you can click on a little chain. You want to go to their Twitter, you click on a little Twitter button, Discord, things like that. And then that works basically the same for NFT calendar. So this is NFT calendar on the Solana section. You can kind of scroll through here, see the upcoming mints, things like that. And then for SOL analysis, you can see the upcoming mints and stuff like that. Their layout's a little bit cleaner. I like it. Tells you basically all the mint details and things like that. And you can also see other people voting, how they like them and things like that. Then we have the marketplaces, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. But a great way to actually see upcoming popular mints is going to these secondary marketplaces themselves. So Magic Eden is a secondary marketplace where you would basically sell your NFTs as you mint it. But if we go there, we can actually look on the home page. You can see upcoming launches right here on the home page, and you can kind of see what is coming up that they already plan on listing. So this came out today, this came out today, this came out today, this came out today. And then we have some for tomorrow. This one, this one, this one, this one. And the same thing goes with Solana art. If we just scroll to the bottom, we can kind of see coming soon to Solana art. And you can kind of see, and you click on these, and it'll bring up basically their Twitter or their website. And you can kind of go from there and see if this is a project that you want to actually look at. And the same thing with Alpha Art. Alpha Art is another website, secondary marketplace, and you can go here and click through each of these and see, what they're planning on listing. So I'm going to leave this list down below. It's very easy. Just go through it, see upcoming mints, and you can see basically how many there are every single day. So here's how I research projects. This is very, very important because there's so many projects coming out a day. You have to research them before you actually jump into them. Before it was, one project a week. That was like the mint for the week, and that was it. You didn't have to really worry about much. But from here, where we're at today, there's 10, maybe 20, maybe even 30 projects a day launching. So now you have to do your research and pay attention because some are scams, some won't actually sell out, and some just won't go anywhere. So you want to kind of pay attention and do your research before you actually jump in these projects. So here's my kind of step-by-step of how to research, but the idea is to just not jump into everything. The idea is to know what you're buying before you actually buy it, and know that it's okay if you don't mint because you can always buy later on if you really like the project. But basically, find a project you think you might like, whether it's based on the art, the name, the website, whatever the case may be. And then what you're going to do, you're going to follow them on Twitter. And it's very easy to do. Most of them, like I said, most of the listing websites, if you go on there, you can kind of just follow the project, or you can go straight to Twitter. So let's just say So Gangsters. You can click on this Twitter button and pull up their Twitter, and you can kind of see what's going on their Twitter. They have 406 followers, and we can kind of see the activity that they're getting on their Twitter. So we want to actually pay attention to their Twitter. Like, what is actually happening on their Twitter? Are these followers fake? What's going on? Is there people engaged in the project? So like this right here, Soul Gangsters today, we're giving away 30 OG white spots, or white listing spots. Then it's got 44 comments, 535 retweets, and 561 likes. That's great. And then we scroll down, we see another one, 112 likes. And then we scroll down, 141 likes. So they're getting some good engagement. Maybe we'll click on here, read the comments, see if they're real people. So you just kind of see, is this a real Twitter? Is this like, a popular project? So my main concern is we see all these big numbers. We see all these comments, things like this. And then we have this right here. The mint page has 2 likes. So to me, that's kind of like a red flag. 4 hours ago, only 2 likes, and then all the other ones have hundreds. So they could have a bunch of fake likes and comments and stuff like that on this. I don't know anything about this project, if it's legit or not, but that's just me glancing at this at first glance. 100 or 500 likes on this, 200 or 2 likes on this. And then what we want to do from here is, go through their Twitter activity, and then we want to join their Discord. So all projects, if they're legit projects, will have a Discord link to their Discord. All you do, you click on this, and basically join their Discord. Very easy to do, not much to it. It's going to open up Discord, and then it's going to ask us to verify like it always does. And then we can actually go in here and kind of see what exactly is going on in the Discord. Right now, it looks like the Discord's locked because it's under their minting, which is common practice. So people aren't posting like spam links and things like that. But we can kind of just scroll through here and see, you know, is there activity and things like that. And just from the look of it, like there's not that much activity going on mint day. So it says, then they have this guy, sorry, we're moving everything to Sunday. And then people are complaining. Is this it's a rug, save your soul. Yeah. So basically you go in here, you can kind of see what other people are talking about. And then this guy randomly posts a link to mint when they already said that they're going to actually move it to Sunday. To me, this project looks like a scam just straight away. I would avoid it at all costs because this guy obviously doesn't know what he's doing. They probably stole some money, and now basically this is probably the end of the project. So you just want to kind of do your due diligence before you actually jump into these projects, because I literally just chose that one randomly and we found basically a rug straight from the get-go. So after you go through the Discord, you join it, things like that. If it's a couple of days before mint, so a couple of days before the actual launch, you want to participate in the Discord, get the vibes from the Discord to see if this is something that you really want to buy. If things don't feel right, or maybe there's only like 3 or 4 active people, but the Discord maybe says there's, you know, hundreds or thousands of people in there, you want to pay attention to those things because it's all filled with bots that make it look artificially inflated. This is just a big thing in the industry right now. There's no way to avoid it. You know, to buy bots for like a Discord to actually fill it up with fake members costs only a few bucks. So you kind of want to just pay attention when you're in the Discord and, you know, who you're talking to, things like that. Also, you want to see if the devs are active, how active are they, and see if, you know, there's anything off about them. The real thing you really want to be looking for is basically, does this feel like a legit project? Are these people trying to scam a bunch of people? You know, are they filled with bots? Are they, you know, is everything fake, like the Twitter followers, Twitter likes, things like that? You know, from the get-go, does it seem like this could be a real project? If not, just avoid it, move on. There's tons of projects. Just go out and look for more. There's nothing to worry about if you miss one, because there's so many projects out today. So how do you actually mint? Well, when it comes to minting, you must be a part of the project's Discord and Twitter. Most of the projects will leave instructions on how to mint inside of their announcement tabs, and only use the links in the announcements to actually mint. So here's how that actually looks. This is a mint that was happening today. Basically, when the time comes, a project will release a link that you will go to mint, or they will release instructions on how to mint. And then you go to that link, connect your wallet on the page, and once you connect your wallet to that page, you'll click the mint button, like right here. It'll ask you, are you sure? And you click mint. Now, this button and stuff like that can look really different. Sometimes it's literally just a button on a page. There's no text, there's no images, there's no nothing. And you just click the button and you mint. The reason for that is because usually the people creating the mint pages aren't web developers. They just have a button, they put it up, and then that's it. But this is really how simple it is. Let me find a project that I'm a part of where you can actually, you can see the way it actually looks when they post the mint link. So here is a mint I was a part of yesterday called ForgeBot. And basically, I joined the Discord, was waiting for the mint. They told everybody we're going to post the link in the announcements, and here's what it looks like. This is like a complete mess because they have all the reactions on, but they posted this link. You went to this link, and this is basically how you mint it. So you go here, and then it would say basically you can mint from here. So all I did was connect my wallet, and I was able to mint, and I bought one and sold one. Basically, it's very, very simple. And that's really all there is to it. They'll post a link in the announcements. You go to the announcements, connect your wallet to the website. So there's a little button up here. So it'll say select wallet, we select Phantom, and then it'll have a little button. You click mint and you mint. So sometimes these projects sell out really, really fast, and there's nothing you can do about it. Maybe there's bots and things like that. There's now minting bots and things like that you can actually buy, or other people are using, where basically it will just mint instantly. It doesn't have to go through all these steps. You basically just mint instantly, and you own one. Well, if you don't own a bot, sometimes this little process of connecting your wallet and minting takes longer than it takes bots to buy all of them. It happens. It's just something part of the process, but usually you can get one if you're on top of it and you're pretty quick. Once you start getting into minting and you're researching a project, things like that, and you're like, hey, I want to actually mint this project, you don't want to actually just go to mint. There's a couple of things you need to do before you actually mint, and it's how to mint safely. So minting safely should be your number one goal. I've been doing this for months now, and I see people literally every day get scammed. I'm talking about every single day. People are losing money and getting scammed. So your goal should be safety. How can I mint safely? So there are a ton of scams out. I'm going to teach you a few things that I do to make sure that I mint safely. So tip number one, use a burner wallet. So a burner wallet is the only wallet used for minting. So basically this is a wallet, and the sole purpose is to mint with. So this isn't the main wallet that you hold all your NFTs in. This isn't the main wallet that you hold all of your Solana in or anything like that. This is literally a wallet that you use, that you put Sol in to mint with, you mint, and then you take everything out. Whatever you mint with, or the NFTs that you mint, you send them to another wallet if you want to sell them or hold them or whatever. The only purpose of this wallet is to mint, and it's called a burner wallet. And basically this is a wallet that has no other purpose besides minting. So the biggest thing is you want to create a new wallet. This is how you do it. So I'll just show you live instead of this. So to create a burner wallet, here's how you do that. So instead of the screenshot, I'm going to show you real quick. You click on a little phantom icon. You have your wallet right here. You click on the three little lines, and then there's this little button that says Add Connect Wallet. You click that, and you go Create New Wallet. It's going to create a new wallet. It's literally that simple. Now I have wallet number 6, and I can use this wallet for minting. So basically what I want to do from here is I just simply send my Sol that I want, my Solana, to this wallet, and that's it. So if I'm minting something for 1 Sol and I want to buy one of them, I would send basically 1.1 Sol to this wallet, have a little bit extra for gas, and that's it. If I had all my Sol in this wallet and I went and I clicked on a scam link, it would empty my wallet, steal all my NFTs and everything. But if I had it in this wallet where my burner wallet is, I only had 1 Sol in there, and I clicked on a scam link, I would only lose 1 Sol. So that's the purpose of this. It's a preventative measure to not lose everything. So you send whatever amount of SOL you're going to be using for minting, and that's it. You don't keep NFTs in here. You don't keep other coins in here. You don't keep anything in here. All your NFTs that you hold, all your other SOL is in a totally different wallet that you do not mint with. You don't connect it to websites or anything like that. And that's that's the sole purpose of this, is to keep you safe. So if you do click on that scam link that's floating around, there's plenty of them, and it empties your wallet, you're only losing a little bit and not everything. I watched a guy a couple weeks ago. He lost like 700 SOL, which is, I don't know, $100,000 or something like that right before Christmas. You have to be careful. So use a burner wallet every time. It doesn't matter if you think it's 100% safe or if you trust the developers. Every time, use a burner wallet to mint. Tip number 2, do not click any links in your direct messages, in your DMs. A very common scam is when a project goes live and they're about to mint, you will get fake links in your DMs, in your direct messages, that basically look like it's from the Discord that you're a part of. And it will say, hey, minting is live, go here. The second you go to that website, your wallet is empty. So you have to be super, super, super careful. Let me show you an example of what this actually looks like. So I showed you ForgeBot when I was showing you an example of the minting link. Well, this is a message I received when ForgeBot went live for minting. So this is the link. This is the message they sent. So you can see this is the beginning of a direct message with ForgeBot. What they did was they used the image from the Discord to make it look official. And then what they did was they sent me a message saying mint is live. And this came in right when the minting went live. And it had like an official looking message. And if I clicked on that link, it would empty my wallet basically. So you can even see they own the website forgebot.io, which was not the website for minting. So if I clicked on this, it would have emptied my wallet and I would have been done. So this is a very common scam. If you're in any Discords, you will get messages like this 5, 10, 15, 20 times a day. Not even joking. These messages come so much during the day that you will be overwhelmed with them. You'll be deleting them all day. So just never click any links in your DMs. Never go to a website somebody sends you, and never connect your your wallet to a website that you do not trust. Also, make sure that you're always using a burner before you actually dive into a website or connect your wallet to a website. So don't click any links, and please be safe. Be aware of common scams just like this. And then tip number 3 is just slow down. A lot of people get caught up in the hype of minting, and they want to mint and do everything as fast as possible. Just always make sure you slow down before minting and make sure everything checks out. If something doesn't feel right, pass on it. There's always more opportunities in the future for minting and things like that. And also, there's always the secondary marketplace. So if you miss minting, you can always go on the secondary marketplace and buy later on. You might pay a little bit more, but that's okay. Okay, you've minted, now what? So you went through the whole minting process, you mint it, you own a new NFT, whatever the case may be, like whatever you bought, and now it's sitting here in your wallet. Now, what do you do from here? Well, that's actually a great question. You have literally 2 options. You can either hold it or you can sell it. That's literally the only 2 options that you have, and I'm going to go through both. If you want to hold it, you do nothing. Basically, send it to your wallet that you're holding with and leave it at that. Hang out in the Discord that you bought the project's Discord. Talk, chat, see what's going on in the project. Get to know other people that are holding, and see what's going on with the project. Keep up with everybody and things like that. If you want to sell, then here's what you need to do. You need to open up the Discord for the project. browse around and see if they have any announcements after mint, and then also search for the project on major marketplaces. So the biggest thing is when a mint happens, after it sells out, within a couple minutes, or maybe sometimes some projects, smaller projects, it takes a couple hours. They go live on basically a secondary marketplace. So what you want to do is stay on top of when a project is listed on a secondary marketplace so you can actually list yours for sale. Now, you don't have to list instantly. You can list later on, but the process is the same. You can either list right when it's listed on the secondary marketplace, or later on down the road, month or two from now, a week or two from now, then you can list it. But the process is the same. I'm going to show you how to do that. So here are some Solana secondary marketplaces. This is top to bottom from popularity as of right now. Magic Eden, Solana Art, Alpha Art, Fractal, which is all about Solana NFT gaming, Digital Eyes, and SoulSea. These bottom two, Digital Eyes and SoulSea, I do not use at all. SoulSea, the major problem with SoulSea is that there is a ton of fake NFTs on there, so I don't even go on that website. I don't bother with it because they just allow, basically, if you have an image, you can upload it. It's an NFT basically. So be careful on SoulSea. Digital Eyes is just wonky. I haven't been on there in a while. Fractal is basically brand new. It's basically all about Solana NFT gaming. It could be big in the very near future. I'm looking forward to seeing how it develops. It's a very, very clean website. I'm going to show you what it looks like in just a minute. Alpha Art. This is basically similar to OpenSea, but for Solana. It's very clean, very easy to use. Solana Art. This was the #1 marketplace on Solana for a while, but they kind of just got passed by Magic Eden. Magic Eden is probably the #1 marketplace on Solana right now. So here's how you list on secondary. You connect your wallet, click on your profile, find NFTs that you want to list, click sell, name and price, click list, wait, and then when your NFT sells, this was a question I had when I first got started. When it sells, you receive your funds instantly to your wallet. So if it's listed on the marketplace, somebody buys it, those funds will go directly to your wallet. You don't have to withdraw them or anything like that. They're yours. It goes straight to your wallet, and then that's it. So I'm going to walk you through how to actually do this now and show you what it looks like to list something on a secondary marketplace. We are going to go to Magic Eden because it's my favorite, but the process for this is literally the same on all the marketplaces. So this is Magic Eden. This is a secondary marketplace for NFTs on the Solana network. If you scroll down through here, you can kind of see what's new, popular, what's very popular right now. And then you can also see newly listed NFTs and things like that. So what we want to do is, if we want to list an NFT, what we want to do is, first things first, is we want to select the wallet where our NFT is. So let's say this is in our wallet. We click on the 3 little lines, select our wallet where our NFT is, and then make sure that that's the wallet that's selected. Then we click select wallet, and then we want to click Phantom because that's the wallet that we're using and where our NFT is. Now we're connected to the website. Now what we want to do is we want to click on this little profile button, go to My Items, and now we can see all of our NFTs that are in our wallet that are listed on this marketplace. So let's just say, for example, I want to list this pixel chicken that I bought. So with Magic Eden, it's pretty nice. It will tell you the floor price that it's at right now. And then you can actually just click on this NFT, and now it will let me list it. So this is the one that I own. And what I can do from here is I can list it by naming my price and clicking list now. If I don't really know what price I want to list it for, what I can do is, there's this little purple name right here, Pixel Chickens, that's the name of the collection. I can click on this and kind of look at the collection and see if there's any others similar to mine where I can name a price for it. So when we're looking at a collection, we can kind of see there's some pretty good data here. The floor price right now for this on Magic Eden is 0.22 Sol. So right here, that means this lowest price one is 0.22 Sol. That's the floor price. Total volume of all time, 151 Sol, meaning that's basically the amount of transactions that have gone through. That's the total value of all the transactions. Then the average sell price is 0.19, and then the total listed count is 335. So overall, with this data, we can kind of see, it looks like if I listed this, I would want to list it for between 0.22, 0.25 if I wanted to sell it for that low. If I had a really rare one, I could sell it for even more. It just kind of depends. But what I want to do is I go to my little profile, go to my items, scroll down to my Pixel Chicken, click on it, and now I can name my price. I'm going to list this for 1 Sol, just for example purposes. And then I can click on List Now. From here, it's going to ask you to approve the transaction. If you want to approve it, you click Approve, and then it's going to list it. Now what happens is I can scroll down and I can see my Pixel Chicken right here that's listed. So now it's listed, somebody can click on this and buy it if they want. So you can also see, if I go to recently listed, you can see that's mine as well. It's right here too. So now it's listed, it's live. Now all I do is sit back and wait. If somebody comes on this website and they say, hey, I want that one with the frog head, they can click on it and buy it. So the way that looks is this one right here. I can click buy now. It will buy it. It will add it to my wallet, send the Sol right here to the person that has listed, and then I will get the NFT in my wallet. It's very, very simple to use. Now, if I don't want this up for sale anymore, here's how that works. So I can go to my items, scroll down, find the NFT I don't want to sell anymore. So this Pixel Chicken, and then I can simply click cancel listing. So if we go to my wallet right here and I open up my collections, we can see my NFTs right here. You can see I have 4. If I click cancel listing and I go to my collections, you'll see it adds it back to my wallet. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to withdraw anything. Just when you cancel a listing, it will add it back to your wallet. When you actually add the listing, it will remove it from your wallet. So what you want to do from here is if you want to list a lot of NFTs or you have a lot of NFTs, you can go on here, click on them, list them for whatever price you want to list them for, and you can take them down, so on and so forth. This works the same on all the marketplaces. The process might be slightly different, but it's connect your wallet, list your NFT, basically is how it works. Very, very simple, not overly complicated at all. So there are a couple of things you want to look for when you're actually selling your NFT. Maybe you're looking to flip some NFTs, but a couple of things you want to look for is when you're looking at the collection itself. So let's just say this is the NFT that you're looking at. There's a couple of fees that come with every NFT. The first fee is basically the transaction fee, which is the marketplace fee. So all these marketplaces, the way they survive, the way they make their money is they get a fee on every transaction that happens. And this for Magic Eden is 2%. It's standard basically for all the marketplaces, 2% across the board. The other fee is the artist royalties. This is basically a fee that the artist charges to actually allow you to sell the NFT. So basically every time you sell an NFT, it will have a royalty that goes back to the artist or the creator of the NFT. So some of these NFTs are around 5%, some are 7%. I've seen NFTs that have as high as 15%. So you got to make sure that if you're looking to flip an NFT, you want to pay attention to this fee right here to make sure that it's not, crazy. Because I've seen NFTs where this fee is 15-20%. And that means the price has to almost double for you to even make money if you're trying to flip an NFT. So just be aware when you're buying of this artist royalty to make sure that it's nothing crazy. A lot of tools have been coming out for minting and things like that, bots and sweeping tools, and also tools where you can mint straight from the smart contracts and things like that. So I'm going to talk about two that I like. There's many out there now, but these are the two that I own that work pretty good, that I like personally. And this is just, an example of what you could actually use to actually mint if you're struggling to mint, or maybe even buy something after like initial mint. So let me go ahead and show you these two programs right here. Candy Cane is one. I like this one a lot. It allows you to mint directly from the smart contract. And the other one is Squiggle. Squiggle is a new program that I found that basically allows you to sweep the floor of Magic Eden. It only works on Magic Eden, but basically you can select a price point that you want to buy up to, and any NFTs that get listed below that price, it will buy for you. So let me go ahead and show you these two because they're very, very unique and they're very, very cool. So this is Candy Cane. I'm going to show you what this looks like. You can't access this unless you own one of the NFTs, so it doesn't even matter if I show you. But here's what it looks like. They basically will find the mint link and basically drop it in their Discord. You click on it, and I have to open it with my wallet that has the Candy Cane NFT in it. As you can see right here is the Candy Cane. And what this will allow me to do is basically mint directly from the contract. If you don't know what that actually means, is basically it skips the whole minting page and all that and allows you to basically mint directly from where the minting is pulled from. So it bypasses any captchas or anything like that, and allows you to mint directly from the contract. This is probably the easiest way to mint, especially when there's a lot of bots and things like that. But I could go here using the Candy Cane and click the mint button, and it'll allow me to mint directly from the contract. Very easy to do, and it helps, if you're facing bots or maybe even a slow mint page. So let's say maybe like what we used it for the other day, the whole website crashed, but we were able to access the mint because of this tool, because it creates its own mint page and allows us to mint directly from the contract, although the website was down pretty much the entire day. So this tool, pretty cool. You can get it on Magic Eden. If we just go here and type in Candy Cane, this is what it is. It's 2.85 Sol right now. They may go up, they may go down. It's good to get in the Discord with them, see what they're minting, things like that. A lot of smart people in there. A lot of people, chasing mints and things like that. That's something that you want to do. And really that's all there is to it. It creates mint pages for you to mint directly from the contract. The other tool that I use is called Squiggle. And Squiggle is this right here. There's Squiggle Pass and Squiggle Pass Lite. There's two different ones. I use Squiggle Pass. And basically what this does is allows you to sweep the floor of different NFT projects. The main purpose of this is to basically snipe when there's actually a pump. So what that means is, let's say there is a project that just launched, and then it's, let's say the Cozy Koalas right here that just listed. Well, what will happen is right when a project is listed, there's a lot of selling action going on. And basically these are getting bought up. So you can kind of see these are being listed like crazy. And then you'll see that there are people buying them. Well, what you can do with this tool is set a price that you want to buy it for, and then the tool will actually go out and buy it for that price if one gets listed. So I'll pull it up real quick. So basically what this does is you type, this is the tool right here. You can put it here, take this little URL, you put it in here, and then you put in your private key for your wallet. So you use a burner wallet, which is the only thing I don't like about it. And then you select the price that you want to actually buy it for. So you see there's all these being listed right now. And what I could do is see if I try and click on one of these. Sometimes these are bought before you can actually click to buy it. So some of these are gone pretty much instantly. And this happens with a very, very popular collection. So what I can do is set this bot to buy one if one gets listed for a price I don't want to pay, and it will buy it instantly for me. And once that's done, I can send it to my regular wallet and then list it for sale or whatever the case may be I want to do with it, hold it, sell it, whatever, flip it. But that's really how it works. You name a price that you want to pay, and it will buy every single one that gets listed for that price if you have enough SOL in your wallet. This is a very, very cool tool. The only thing that I don't like about this program is that you have to download something and install it to your computer, which I'm sketched out about because I don't know who's running this stuff, and you have to put in your private key. So what I did was I created a whole brand new wallet on a separate profile, separate everything to actually do this. And then whenever I want to actually use this bot, I send only the amount of SOL that I want to use to buy up the floor for whatever project. It's a pretty cool tool, very, very useful when there is a project that is like insanely popular where you can't even click on something fast enough to buy it. So when these are just disappearing the second you click on them, they're not listed, not listed, not listed. That tool basically can bypass all that and just buy it straight from the site without having to load any pages or anything like that. Very useful. I like it. And it's something that I use. They do have some other features coming out where you can actually do a feature sniper bot. So if you're looking for like a rare one that gets listed or something like that, it can snipe that as well. But those are two tools that I use. They're pretty cool. If that's something that you're looking for is tools. Some of them are pretty useful, and there's a lot of them out right now. So let's talk about some common scams. There's a lot out there. It's just about being careful and slowing down. There's fake minting websites. So like I showed you before, you click on the fake minting website, it drains your wallet. It will take all your NFTs. It will take all your Solana, whatever you have in your wallet. It will take it all. So you have to be very, 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 very careful with fake minting websites. Selling through direct messages or DMs. So in most of these Discords, they allow selling peer-to-peer, which is basically you find somebody that wants to buy your NFT and then you can sell to them. But I do not recommend that at all. If you send somebody an NFT or you send somebody Solana for an NFT, there's no thing on the other side that says that they have to send you anything. They can literally just run off with your money, run off with your NFT. The best place to do deals is through the marketplaces. Yes, you pay fees, but those fees are what keep you safe. So never go peer-to-peer, never go try and buy or sell something directly from somebody. Just go on a marketplace, list it for sale, and call it a day. Pay the fees. It's okay. It will save you a lot of money in the long run and short term. And then counterfeit NFTs. Counterfeit NFTs aren't like crazy popular on Solana, but if you go to solc.io, this website right here, solc.io, this is an NFT marketplace that basically allows anything. There's always fakes on this website right after minting, and it's always just some random person trying to scam people. So you just got to be careful with fake NFTs and make sure that they're verified. So what I do is I always just recommend Magic Eden, Solana Art, the more popular NFT marketplaces for Solana. So here's some things to know about NFTs before you dive head first. Projects that don't sell out. So if you're looking at a project and it doesn't sell out, it can become worthless almost instantly. Most projects have to sell out within the first few minutes before they're actually worth anything. If they do not sell out, then more than likely the project is not going to be worth anything, and most secondary marketplaces will not list them if they didn't sell out. The other thing to know about projects is that they can fall below mint price almost instantly after listing on Solana. There is a lot of bots, there's a lot of flippers on Solana because the gas fees are so low. So you will experience some projects that you'll buy it for 1. The second it goes on the secondary marketplace, people will be listing for 0.5. I don't know why they do it, but they do just to get out of the project, and you have to be aware that that is a possibility. Projects that are botted usually pump big, then dump. So there are bots that buy up a lot of NFTs during a mint. So some projects have bots that buy 50 to 100 NFTs from a particular project. And what happens is those bots will let the price pump up more and more and more and more. And then the bots are programmed to list all the NFTs that they bought at a certain price and basically dump the price. And that happens more and more and more since I've been in the industry, since I've been doing this. And you'll see it, let's say it starts at 1, it pumps almost to 2, and then instantly there's 50 to 100 more listed, and the price is all the way back down to 1 within a minute or so. So you have to be aware that is a possibility. If you're holding a project for the long term, I wouldn't even look at the floor price. But if you're looking to get in and get out, sell during a pump if you can, or plan to hold on to the project for a while. FOMO usually gets you wrecked. So if you are scared that you're going to miss out on a project and it's pumping really high, let's say it's pumping from 1 SOL to 2 SOL to 3 SOL, what usually happens is you get this fear of missing out, and you're thinking, man, I'm going to miss this pump. This is, money that could be made. I'm going to buy in and sell while it's pumping. This is usually bad behavior. It can usually get you wrecked. If you buy into a pump, it will actually, cause you to lose money more often than not. There's always another project. It's okay if you miss out on 1 or 2. Most projects never go anywhere. So please be aware of this when you're actually starting. Most projects basically die after mint because there's just inexperienced people running these projects. There are people that will continue to try and build a project after mint, but just know some of these projects, they're get in, get out. Some of the people running these projects, I swear, are like 15 years old, and we're just throwing money at them for literally no reason other than to make money ourselves. So just know that some of these projects die and never go anywhere after mint. Some NFTs will become illiquid, meaning there's no buyers for them. So a project that's 2, 3, 4 months old, if there's no action or announcements or anything from them, people will stop buying them. So you just have to be aware that that is a possibility where you cannot sell your NFT and get any money out. Also, that projects can slow rug, which basically means that they just let the project go, where after some time, they can't get the floor price up, they can't find developers, they don't want to spend any money, they don't want to do anything, and they just basically let the project go. This is becoming more and more common after some projects have been around for a couple months. You just kind of see the discords die out and they just kind of let the project go. And, once that starts happening, people start asking, where's the devs? Where's the mods? Where's everybody? And then there's nothing to it. And people just start dumping their NFTs and they just go to zero and nobody wants to buy them. So here are some good tips for Solana NFTs. and just NFTs in general. Study the market and know what you're buying before you buy. Just pay attention, study it. Don't just jump in because everybody else is jumping in. Although I've done that and I've made money doing that, but just know what you're buying before you buy it, because sometimes, following the crowd, that gets you hurt. Join Discord communities and be a part of them. So if you're really looking at a project and you're like, I'm going to, pay 1 SOL, 2 SOL for this project, which is like $150, $300. If you're really thinking about investing in this project and, jumping into it, be a part of the community, because that's where you'll learn the most about it. Because I've been a part of some Discords where I was really hyped, the screenshots and all the pictures, the website, everything looks great. And then you get in there and you just realize everybody's an idiot. Nobody knows what's going on. The devs aren't really engaged and things like that. And you just kind of sit it out and you see that you're 100% right. Another good tip is some Discord communities of blue chip NFTs have great insider privileges. So, for example, I'm part of Degen Apes. I get a ton of alpha calls and I get whitelisted for a ton of stuff just by having a Degen Ape. Same thing goes for Solana Monkey business and even Solana Monkette business. Those are all really great Discords. So, if you can afford to get into one of these Discords, it might be great to, buy one just for having the privilege of being part of the community, because they're established communities and a lot of, very well knowledgeable people are in these Discords making good calls, making good trades and things like that. Also, this is one took me a while to figure out, is you don't have to mint everything. There is always another project. At one point, I was literally minting 10, 15 projects a day, and most of them never went anywhere. So you have to be very, very careful on what you're actually throwing money at. And also, if you miss mint, you can always buy off secondary if you really like the project. So things might mint out, and then you might feel like you missed out, but you really like the project. You can always go on secondary and buy. The best time to buy is usually not right after listing, but mainly like the next day. If you think it's going to pump big, like let's say it's at 1 or 2 SOL right now, and you think it's going to go to 5 or 7 or 10, buy it, buy in then. But if you don't know where the project's going, or you think it's going to be a while before they release anything, wait a couple of days, see where the floor price lands. If you really like the project, hop in later. So here are my plans for 2022. So my plans, very simple. I'm going to mint new projects. I'm going to flip them for, I'm going to flip the small, medium projects for profit. And all I'm going to do is reinvest those into established projects. So there are so many projects that are minting every single day that I don't know what is going to happen with them. Like quite literally, there's 25, 30 mints within the last day or two. And I know most of those aren't going to be around. And I also don't have time to keep up with all the Discords for all the projects. So you need to pick and choose your battles. So my idea and my plans are mint new projects, flip the small ones, flip the medium ones for some decent profits, put those aside, and then buy into established projects. So on Solana, there are already established projects that are actually still growing. Some of them are Awori, Degen Apes, Degen Trash Pandas, Shadow Supercolders, Catalina Whale Mixer, Pesky Penguins, Turtles, Solana Monkette Business, Crypto Caveman Club, Zillas, Panzer Dogs. All of these projects are actively building every single day. They're trying to grow, which is not a lot of projects do actually. Most projects just die out, and these projects are still around, still building, still trying to make stuff happen, still developing. They have teams, they're growing steadily, and this is my focus. So I look at, what are projects that are going to be around for a while, what are projects that are actually trying, and I want to flip my profits into these projects. So when the time comes and these take off, I have some skin in the game. So that's my idea for 2022. And that's it for this guide. I hope this guide helped you. If you do have any questions for Solana NFTs, or maybe I skipped over something, please, feel free, leave me a comment down below. I read all my comments, and I'll answer as many as I can. This was a requested video by many, so I hope this video helped, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.